Okay, State Senator Coleman A. Young II. How does politics coincide with business?
Saunders, you look like new money. It's good to see you, man.
Thank you.
My main man. Listen, first of all, politics coincides with business in terms of regulation, in terms of tax cuts, in terms of how they operate, in terms of corporate structure. There's lots of different things the way government really coincides with business. And also in terms of services, whether it be police, whether it be fire, whether it be emergency services personnel, whether it be water. There's all sorts of different things from municipal, state, and federal level, and county level, where government interacts with business.
Okay. What are some struggles or things that may hold you back being a politician?
The one struggle or the one thing that I always have is, did I do enough? Did I go far enough? Did I do enough for my constituents? Did I fight hard enough for them? Did I lay it all out on the line like I need to? That's the one thing that constantly puts me at pause, that I'm always asking myself, did I do enough? Did I fight hard enough? Did I go enough of the extra mile for the greater good of my constituency?
What would be the hardest thing about your job?
The hardest thing about my job is having to talk to people who really don't understand, who don't know, or who don't care about the constituency in my district. I cannot tell you how much of a struggle it is to have to deal with people. Listen, 47% of the city can't read. And I'm arguing with Republicans to include academic performance plan in DPS bankruptcy legislation. 60% of my constituency doesn't have auto insurance, and I'm fighting with them and the insurance companies to lower the rates for my constituents. It's just madness, the fact of how hard we have to fight as Detroiters and how hard I have to fight in the 1st District to make sure that the needs of my people are served.
Okay. What is it like being a black politician in today's society?
You know something? That's a really good question, because it's hard enough to be a Pole as is, but then to be an African American on top of that is very difficult, because people have preconceived notions of you. They think that you're going to think a certain way. Sometimes they treat you a certain way that's not necessarily respectful, or how they would treat their other colleagues. So it's difficult. It's that much more of a fight, but it's also that much more of an honor, because I realize where our people have come from and what we've done. And representing the city of Detroit with so much history, whether it's Martin Luther King, in terms of I Have a Dream speech was given in the city of Detroit, Malcolm X, Message to the Grassroots was given right here in the city of Detroit. You know, my father, the longest serving and the greatest mayor we've ever had in the city of Detroit, Coleman Alexander Young, to be a part of that history, to be a part of that legacy is a tremendous honor and blessing.
Okay.